Education today still looks like it did 100 years ago. Rows of desks, one teacher, students taking notes. But what if there's another way? This is the school crisis. Hi, I am Tamara Richter, and today we are diving into some revolutionary learning models that have reimagined the way learning looks like. And not just in theory, they have years of practice. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about 6 different educational models. These are my favorite. I'm just gonna give you enough information to understand the model and the theory, and please let me know if you want me to go deeper into any of them. Our journey begins in 1907 in Rome, Italy, where Maria Montessori, an Italian physician, opened the first Montessori school called Casa dei Bambini, or Children's House. Maria Montessori developed her approach after observing that children learn best when they are free to explore on their own pace. She focused on creating a prepared environment where students could choose activities that fit their interests. Montessori classrooms are known for encouraging independence, curiosity, hands-on learning. By giving children control, they develop a love for learning that stays with them for life. Can you imagine that? I am a living proof of that. I went to a Montessori kindergarten and elementary school, and I can tell you my love for learning started there. I really wanted to go to school. I really wanted to learn because it was on me. I decided what I wanted to learn, and it was the way I learned how to learn, and I fell in love with it. If you want, I can make another video talking about my experience at a Montessori school. Our next stop is post-World War II, also in Italy, in the small town of Reggio Emilia, where teacher and psychologist Lori Maraguzzi worked with parents to create a new kind of school. In a post-war environment, they wanted to create a school that promotes peace. They wanted to prevent war to happen again. So what Lori Maraguzzi did was to invite the community, not just the parents of the kids, but the entire community, to think about what they need from the children, what they need from the school, to have the school cater to the society, to the community. Malaguzzi also believed children are capable, curious learners who thrive in supportive, collaborative environments. Reggio Emilia schools place a great importance in the learning environment. They even call it the third teacher. They also focus on the arts. They say that art shouldn't be separated from life, so it wouldn't make sense for kids to have an art class separated from the rest. So they have an art teacher that is there with the kids all the time, and they are making art out of every moment. It's hard to imagine because classes are not separated into subjects. They're project-based. That's why they need the art teacher to help them create and develop their projects. This approach encourages exploration, creativity, and social development. Teachers guide students to collaborative project-based learning, making each child's interest central into the learning process. In 1919, Austrian philosopher Rudolf Steiner founded the first Waldorf school in Stuttgart, Germany, for the children of the factory workers at the Waldorf Astoria cigarette company. Steiner's philosophy was that education should nurture the whole child, mind, body, and spirit. Waldorf schools are known for integrating the arts, music, and hands-on activities into academics. They are also known for being in nature, where nature takes a big role. It's also like a teacher. Waldorf education focuses on creativity, social responsibility, and connection with nature. It's all about helping students become well-rounded individuals who can think critically and act compassionately. In 1921, Scottish educator A.S. Neil founded Summerhill, one of the earliest democratic schools, where students and teachers share decision-making power. Neil believed in respecting children's autonomy. In democratic schools, students help shape their education by choosing what they study and even participating in school governance. This approach empowers students to develop self-responsibility, decision-making skills, and a sense of community. It's an education model that prioritizes the freedom to choose and learn independently. In the 1960s, Project Zero was launched by the Harvard Graduate School of Education, by a team led by philosopher Nelson Goodman, later joined by Howard Gardner. Howard Gardner is famous by his theory of the multiple intelligence. The project aim was to understand how arts-based learning could inspire deep thinking. Project Zero's approach encourages students to think critically and explore complex ideas through creativity. It's not just about finding answers, but asking deeper questions and understanding the why behind what they're learning. In the late 20th century, sociologist Ramon Flecha led a groundbreaking research on learning communities, especially in schools in Bilbao, Spain, and Cambridge, UK. The concept of learning communities is built on collaboration and shared knowledge, and it doesn't have a single founder. Flecha's work focused on transforming schools into inclusive environments where students, teachers, and even families work together. His research showed how these community-driven models boost engagement, reduce dropout rates, and improve social cohesion. They did these experiments in schools that were placed in neighborhoods that were very dangerous, with a lot of crime. And what they did was to invite the community into the schools. So they would invite parents, but also people that wanted to participate. And they had this way of creating dialogue. They call it tertulias. So the expert that would come from outside would come to this circle that the students already knew how to manage. And the kids will learn from this person from the community, and this person from the community will participate at the school. And that little thing just made the neighborhoods safer. In these learning communities, knowledge isn't just passed from teacher to student. Instead, everyone is a learner, and everyone contributes to a learning process. This model values dialogue, diversity, and inclusion, creating a powerful educational environment. Learning communities, like those Flecha studied, highlight the importance of collective growth, showing that learning can be a shared journey with benefits for everyone involved. Each of these models offers a fresh vision of what education could be. But here's the surprising part. Although these approaches sound modern and revolutionary, many of them were developed decades ago, some even a century ago. This is a question that goes on in my head every time I learn about a new model. They're not that new. So here is a question to think about. Why is that these progressive models are often limited to the private sector? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Why do you think the public sector hasn't embraced these innovative methods? And what would it take for that to change?